Hello Instacart shoppers, welcome back. Quick new video today. I'm going to go over some of the changes in the app. So you're going to see my face in this intro, but after that we'll actually be working with the phone. I'll go through the phone and show you how the new app works and some of the new features, because I did receive an email today. Today is June 11th, 2020, and Instacart sent me this email this morning at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time in the afternoon. It says, "Dear shoppers, we are sharing with you, we shared with you earlier this week, we're testing a new way for shoppers to accept batches within the Shopper app. And starting today, which is June 11th, 2020, batches in my region, which is, I'm in New England, I'm south of Boston, north of Providence. But starting today in my region, they'll be offered to shoppers directly, and I'll be given 30 seconds to review without other shoppers being able to accept that batch. Here's a reminder of how it works. To receive a batch, click on Start Shopping from the dashboard in your Shopper app. When a batch is offered to you, you will have 30 seconds to review it and decide whether or not you would like to shop for that batch. And then during these 30 seconds, the batches will only be visible to you, and no other shoppers may accept that batch. And if you do not accept the batch, you can hit decline, and that button will go to the next batch if there's one available. If you no longer want to be offered batches, you can click the back arrow to return to the dashboard. I am going to make a video showing you how I can do this within my phone, so please stay tuned. And let's get over to the phone. Well, here we go. We're over at the app. And as always, I just make sure that your Wi-Fi is off so that it's picking up the location of where you're actually at, and not the location of your Wi-Fi or your internet provider. But let me open up the Shopper app here. Now, I've already checked in once today. You're going to start being prompted. You'll be prompted about the COVID-19. Do a little bit of survey about your temperature and if you felt sick, coughing, or anything like this. Since I haven't done a video of all the new stuff in a while, since 2018, and how the app works, I'm going to go through the app, all the stuff on the options in the menu to the left, as well as the new features here. When I open this up, you can also see here that we have a new message. This is the message that I just went over on the original thing. So coming to my particular region right now, this is the 30-second view, the 30 seconds that I have to view new orders and stuff. But let's just go through the app. So when you open it up, again, you'll take a survey, and then you'll see this here. You can check in with, look at some of the safety stuff. This is the most important stuff. If you wanted to mute your notifications, you're done for the day, you can hit this. But I'm going to click over here to show you this. So first off, this is the main dashboard. So if you want to get back from the menu, that's where you go. Current orders. If you've picked up a batch, there would be a list of these current orders here for you to go through. And with all this stuff, whenever you're in one of these tabs and you see this top corner here, this is the chat button. So this will have open chats with the customer or customer service if you're talking to them. And the inbox is emails that don't necessarily always go to your email, but they do come to the app messages for you. As well as this question mark thing. This is go through topics. If you have any questions on Instacart through Pay, the Shopper app, or checking your background check, that question mark will bring you through. Or you can check me out here at davewrightthecapitalist.com/YouTube. Check my videos on my website. Next is demo orders. When you are starting out, or if there's a new store that you want to try out, you can pick this. So right now, looks like all these demo orders are in Whole Foods. So this one here would be an in-store shopper. These are all in-store shoppers. The delivery aspect of it is basically just hitting a button, opening up either Waze or Google Maps and having it show you how to get to the people's house. But here's a 4-item demo order. If I were to click on that and accept the order, it would start making a dinging noise. I could come in here. It's going to show me 4 orders at Whole Foods. You can actually physically go to a Whole Foods, find these orders, scan them. If they're not there, work on doing your replacements and stuff. You don't purchase the orders or anything like that. You just practice using the app. And then there's also, if you hit this question here, it shows you a little bit more. So this one is, you don't have to go to this location. Obviously, you would go to a Whole Foods near you. It shows you that this is Kate's 59th order with Instacart. And then there's 4 items on the list. You can look that she wants spaghetti, she wants waffles, she wants some plastic wrap, and she wants some applesauce. You see when it's due, ASAP. If there's a note, it says call me when you get here. And then you can click on this if you wanted to contact the customer. She wants calls. And then if you need help, you can click on the visitor help. So let's go back here. Next on the list after demo orders is messages. Again, this is a quicker ways to get there through there, but you can also get there through the side tab, the side tab. How am I doing? This is where you'll go to figure out your rating. Right now my rating is low. I have a 4.96 out of 5. But you can see your communication, your replacing items, quality of orders, finding. This is a tab to get familiar with to see how quickly you're picking stuff up, what you've been doing good, what you've been doing bad. Replacement items. See, here's a review here. I made 2 good replacement items. It also gives you some lessons if you wanted to take a lesson on replacing items. But let's go back to the next tab here. You can familiarize yourself with that. Referrals, I'm not going to open this up because it does have some people's private information, but if you're interested, right now, Providence, it's $150. I think if you do like 60 orders within 30 days, this is something that's different in every area. But if you're looking to make some income, extra income, you can start sharing your referral link or giving it to your friends. Next is your earnings. Same thing, this has my personal information. I don't want to go through this, but this is your earning tabs, how earnings work. I will show you that there's a promotions tab here, and if there's any current promotions in your area, guarantees, this is the page that'll have it, and past promotions here. Also under earnings, you can get reimbursement requests. So I had an issue where BJ's wouldn't accept my Google Pay because it wanted a debit card. So I had to pay out of my own personal credit card, put in the information here, and I did get the money back from Instacart in the next paycheck. I'm not going to go through my profile because there's personal information there, but you can edit your profile and profile picture as well as your payment card. So you can either, when they send you out a payment card, you can either set up that through an Apple Pay or Google Pay account, as well as the hard physical card that they get you. If you lose it, they would set up a new payment card, physical card that they send you in the mail. But what I will click on here is zone updates. So I have 4 or 5 close zones to me: Kingston, Rhode Island, New Bedford, Massachusetts, Providence, Rhode Island, West Rhode Island, and Taunton, Mass. Clicking these on or off, I don't know how that's going to be affected with the new batches. I know with on demand, everywhere I've gone, whether it be New York, Boston, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, Connecticut, I have been able to do on demand orders, even though they were outside these zones. So I don't think the zones are a huge issue anymore. I guess maybe if you don't want to receive orders in a particular place, you can do that. And last is some of the settings here. So if you just want to go through, a lot of times people have issues with the app, and one of the things you can do is you can wipe your batch status. That does like a refresh on the app itself, and then check report issues. This will go through and do a check on the app as well. No issues, just to clean the background stuff up. But let's get to what you're trying to figure out here. So if you're at your dashboard, this is the new setting here. This now says start shopping, tap to find a batch. A couple weeks ago, when this is just purely on demand, if you clicked on this, it would show you a list of orders. And then you could select from those orders. And one of the issues that was happening is where people were creating third-party scripts that were scanning, picking up from these batch depositories or whatever they were, where they could deposit batches at Instacart, and they were picking them all up and pretty much assigning them so quickly that other shoppers couldn't get them. So now individual shoppers will get a batch first, and then when they get a batch and they decline it, they either get a new one or they finish shopping. So let's see what this looks like. Grab a little quick drink of water. So we'd hit start shopping here, and if you can see at the bottom, it's scanning to finding a batch. And at this time, it doesn't look like it's finding any batches. I do have 3 out of 5 bars. So we're in a situation here where my service is pretty good, but it's not finding any batches. Dun, 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 dun. It is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so maybe they don't have anything available this time. It's not the busiest time of day, and so it's not finding any batches for me. So let's just check this one more time. Okay, so it did find a batch. Perfect. So I have 30 seconds to figure this out. You can see here that the timer's going. It's $10.91. Looks like $7, almost $8 from Instacart, and a $3 tip. It's going to be in Cranston. And there's 19 items, 26 complete units, and this is the drop-off area here of 122 Eldridge. So I can click on the store location, I can see how far it's going to be, and oh, I already missed it. My time is up. No batches at the moment. So you could see also there was a red thing at the top there that I could just decline the batch. So you're not getting much time to go through these. Let's see if I get any more batches here. I like to do another one and look at the pages again. Let me just check to see if I can get. So one of the things I'm thinking now is there's probably that batch is going through somebody else's hands. People are sitting there, so there's going to be time as there's these 30-second intervals of people looking at these orders. And I bet you there's quite a few people that were working that would just accept that order right off the bat. It's 7:01 p.m. So there's probably not a lot of orders. Maybe I'll do another one of these tomorrow when it's a little bit busier. Still no batches available. Well, if you're a new shopper, I hope that helped. You got to take a look at what the app looks like now and what you'll be working with as you become a shopper. If you're a veteran shopper and they haven't rolled out the batches to your area with the 30-second look over, now you got an idea of what that looks like. Let me know below if your area came out with this. If you're having better luck than I did, I am making this. It is not peak hours. It's a Thursday night at 7 p.m. When I try to look for batches, maybe I'll make another batch look through during peak hours. Tomorrow is going to be a Friday. It'll be a little bit busier, usually between 3 and 6 p.m. here in my particular region of New England. So, all right, thank you so much, everybody. Please like, subscribe, hit the like, hit all the shiny buttons for me. Take care.